very warm good morning to all my dear students. Today, in this presentation, I am going to take up a very important concept of writing skill, which is all about writing a letter for placing an order. So, what exactly is meant by a letter of placing an order? Just recently, you have learned about how to write a letter of inquiry. Remember, students, just like a letter of inquiry, a letter of placing order is also an important part of business letter, which means that it is another very important component of writing business letters. Alright? So it goes without saying that a letter of placing order is a kind of formal letter. Now I'm going to give you a situation. Alright? Imagine that you are working for some particular organization or institution, and now you are in need of some products or services for the benefit of your organization or institution. So to that effect, you'll be writing a letter of inquiry to some business enterprise or firm, asking for their price list, details of the products, the terms and conditions, discounts, samples, or maybe the quotations or brochure. And in reply to that letter of inquiry, which is written by you, that particular business firm or enterprise will send you some samples of the products. They may even send you a quotation or the price list as well. And somehow you feel that after having analyzed, after having gone through the quotations or the price list, or after having inspected their samples, you have found that the products or services are quite up to the mark and they have really met your expectation levels. So now what is the next step? The next step is that you will definitely place an order asking for those particular products or services from that particular business firm or enterprise, because you feel that the products are quite good, and also on top of that the firm or the business enterprise already has a good reputation in the market. They have recently published an advertisement in the leading newspapers, or they have published an ad in their websites. So now, after having gone through all this, you have come to the conclusion that you're going to place an order to that particular firm or business enterprise. So this is exactly what is meant by a letter of placing order. So you have learned that a letter of placing order is written as a consequence of receiving a reply to your letter of inquiry. So now let me just summarize what I have said to you just now regarding the letter of placing order. Okay? Point number 1, a letter of placing order is a very important component of business letter. It is another kind of formal letters. As such, the format of writing a formal letter has to be strictly adhered to or followed while writing a letter of placing an order. Next, a letter of placing order could be written either for business purpose, or it could also be written by an individual for his or her personal needs. So keeping all these finer points about letter of placing order in mind, we shall proceed with the different aspects of a letter of placing order in my next presentations. I have prepared a PowerPoint presentation to that effect, and I believe that you all will really benefit from watching these slides in the presentation, because it's all about giving an analysis of how to go about writing a letter of placing an order. So this is all about my brief introduction to the topic, and in my next slides I'm going to guide you through the other aspects of writing this letter of placing an order. So we'll begin.